There is a saying that the purpose of life is a life of purpose, and Robert Bryman said, the mystery of a human existence lies not in staying alive, but in finding something to live for. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about the purpose of life, not in a philosophical way, but in a very personal one. There was a time I felt I was just resisting, waking up, going through my routine, scrolling through my phone, and somehow feeling a quiet emptiness. Nothing was wrong, but nothing felt right either. And that made me wonder, what if I'm missing something? What if I'm not living my purpose yet? This video isn't giving me answers. It's me just sharing what I'm learning while still trying to figure things out. There is a phase in life when you're doing everything you're supposed to do, but still feel unfulfilled. You show up, you try, you survive the days, yet something feels off. Like life isn't happening, but you're not fully in it. I've been there. There was a time in my life when I felt completely lost. I used to think life wasn't fair to me. Imagine being 15 years old and suddenly stop going to school. Not because you wanted to, but because things went south at home and your parents could not afford it. I watched my mates continue their lives, going to school, chasing dreams, moving forward. While I felt stuck in one place, ashamed, embarrassed, confused. There was a moment I questioned my parents and even life itself. I could not understand why I was brought into this world, if even the basic things felt so hard to access. Looking back now, I realized I was speaking from pain, not understanding. At the time, I thought falling behind meant I was failing at life, but now, I see it differently. I don't think I was falling. I think I was being forced to ask a deeper question, resilience and who I wanted to become. And even though that season broke part of being me, it didn't stop me from becoming who I'm still going into. We thought that life has one big purpose, a job, a dream, a destination. And if you don't find it early, you feel like you're wasting time. So you rush yourself, you compare your journey to people who started from a completely different place. You begin to believe that being unsure means you're behind, and that struggling means you failed. I carried that belief for a long time. I thought purpose was something you discover once, and then everything finally makes sense. But life doesn't work that way. Some of us don't start from the same line. Some of us have to pause, restart, take a detour we never planned. And I am learning that those detours doesn't mean you've missed your purpose. Sometimes they are the very things shaping it. I don't think purpose is about arriving somewhere as fast as possible anymore. I think it's about how you keep going even when the path isn't clear. At some point, I realized something quietly changed in me. I stopped asking what is my purpose and started asking, how do I want to live? That question felt gentler. It didn't demand answers right away. I asked for honesty. I started paying attention to the small things, how I treat people, how I show up for myself, how I move through my days when no one is watching. I realized that a meaningful life isn't built only through big achievements, but through the way you grow, the way you learn, and the way you keep going even when the things doesn't make sense. I'm still figuring things out, but I have learned that living with intentions, even in uncertainty, feel more purposeful than waiting for the life to make sense first. Who I was 5 years ago needed a different purpose than who I am now. At some point, I realized something quietly changed in me. I stopped asking, what is my purpose? And I started asking, how do I want to live? That question felt gentler. It didn't demand answers right away. I asked for honesty. I started paying attention to the small things. how I treat people, how I show up for something, how I move through my days when no one is watching. And then I realized that a meaningful life isn't built only through big achievements, but through the way you grow, the way you learn, and the way you keep going even when things doesn't make sense. I'm still figuring things out, but I have learned that living with intention, even in uncertainty, feel more purposeful than waiting for the life to make sense first. Who I was 5 years ago needed a different purpose than who I am now. But back then, my purpose was survival. Going through the day, holding myself together, believing my life could still be something. Now, my purpose looks different. It's about growth, healing, learning, and being more honest with myself about who I'm becoming. I am learning that the purpose evolves as we do. It isn't fixed, and it isn't something we feel at for changing our minds. Every season of life asks something different of us, and listening to that is a part of living intentionally. I don't know the full purpose of life yet, but I am learning that it is okay to leave the question, to grow slowly, to move at your own pace. And maybe, just maybe, the purpose of life isn't about finding answers. It's about how to fully live in it while still searching for answers.